Hello there, you all. So I have created this wonderful app for you, which is a voice AI agent, and I'm going to show you the steps on how this was done. Okay. So first and foremost, what you're going to do is, excuse me, you're going to go to aistudio.google.com. And once you're there, I'll step you through everything else. So realize this is a tech process. A lot of you watching this may not be someone with a high tech aptitude. Something that dealing with tech takes is a lot of patience. So I purposely left in here glitches and errors that you will see that pop up because this type of stuff takes time. So for those of you that are real estate agents out there, you're business people, you're small business owners, or you are solopreneurs, you are simply trying to work and master your craft, or you're trying to close the next deal, you're trying to get to the next title, closing, whatever it is. You have a lot of other things on your plate. Doing something like this that takes a lot of patience, deals with a lot of intricacies, idiosyncrasies, and nuances, takes a lot of time for a specialist like me to do. I'm more than happy to do this for you and build it out for you. But for a lot of people, they want to see what exactly is it that you're talking about, a voice AI agent, Mia. So I'm going to show you exactly how this is built out. So when you go to aistudio.google.com, you're going to go to the home screen, click Build Apps. And down at the bottom, you'll see a plethora of apps. Which one do I choose, Mia? Okay, I got this for you. What you're going to do is you're going to look and see, do I need to create images with Nano Banana? Do I need to create a conversational voice app? Do I need to create video? Do I need to incorporate user search data with Google search data? Or do I need to incorporate Google Maps because I'm a realtor? I need to add Google Maps into my website, into this voice agent. I might even need to add in Gemini intelligence, which I absolutely adore because Google has been around forever and has a huge database of information. You can add that into your website or into your voice agent app. You can also do things like create an AI powered chatbot. You feed it what you want people to get responses of, and it will answer it for you while you are sleeping, honey. Now, prompt-based video generation, you can do that with creating your videos. You can also work on the aspect ratios, 16 by 9, 9 by 12, and all these different things, widescreen, if you want to work on different things like that. But you can even get as intricate as going in and analyzing your images. Or like I've shown and recorded in this video for you, fast AI responses. I want it to be even faster. I want my videos to be able to understand what people are asking for, what they're looking for in a video. Transcribe the audio. This is huge, and you will see this in the voice agent app we're going to build, but also something that can think more and it can generate speech. Okay. So these are some of the apps that you can build with AI Studio on Google. All right. So I think it's simply fascinating and so much fun to work with all of these tools. And I'm going to show you how to build out one today. So we're going to scroll back over. And what I want you to do as you scroll over is look for that voice app. Okay. And what we're going to do is when we click on that voice app, you'll see a little check mark pop up. When you see that check mark pop up, look for it in the GPT chat box above. Okay. That lets the GPT know this is what I want to work on. All right. So once you have that into the GPT box, now what am I going to tell it to do? Whenever you're working with AI, you tell AI who you want it to be. You tell AI the persona that you want it to have. You tell AI, I need you to be a leader, or I need you to be a janitor, or I need you to be a preacher, or a pastor, or whatever, a choir director. You tell it what to do. I need you to be a research analyst. In this particular situation, I've told AI, I need you to be a customer service representative for this fictional company I've created called Mia's Real Estate Company out of Phoenix, Arizona. You're going to do this. You're going to help answer basic questions lead generated customers. They may have about booking a property listing. Always push to get customers' contact information so that we can book an appointment with them. Okay. So that's the basics of what I've told it to do. Now, I'm going to go in, I'm going to add in a little more blurb about the demographic that I work with and the type of properties that they're looking for, the budget that they typically have, and that they want to live in an affluent community. Okay, I'm going to add that in there. Now, you'll see that pop up here in just a moment. What I want to also tell you is you can feed this and make it as long as you need it to be. As you can see in this box, Google has not put any limits on your characters or your words for this particular app. Now, what I suggest is you take all of your history, how long you've been in business, your track record, the type of demographic you choose to work with. If you're bilingual, what other languages do you speak? Are you multilingual? Do you have accreditation to work in other countries? Do you have accreditation to work with people who are coming from other countries and are looking to invest in real estate? Whatever it is, all the details that you feed to a GPT, that GPT will take all of that information and curate its output specifically for you. Okay. So something else that you can do is put all of that information in a document. Easy peasy. PDF, Word, Google Doc, put it in a document. And then what you can do, of course, copy and paste and put it in here. What's even easier, because we're dealing with the Google interface, is you can go in and you can click this plus sign down here. As soon as you click that plus sign, you have the option to pull it from your Google Drive or upload files. As you can see in this particular demonstration, I have pulled up from my Google Drive. And what it's going to do is look for that document. And here it is. We're going to take that document and we're going to add it in. We accept the terms and policies, and you're going to add it in to this particular GPT. So we're making an app. We've added in our FAQ document, all the things about us and our business, and we've given it a little blurb of who we want it to be, okay, and who we work with, all right? Then we're going to click build. When we click build, I want you to sit back and watch the magic, okay? This is absolutely fascinating to me. I absolutely love this. Been working with AI for the last 3.5 years. Absolutely love the way this stuff works and how it is evolving and getting even better and stronger. And it's not taking away jobs. It can't, baby. It's not human. We're the humans. We have to be involved, right? So watch this work. Over here on the left-hand side, every green check mark you see is a place where this particular interface has worked to create the site that it's creating for you on the right hand side. So on the left is pulling metadata. It is pulling in constants, things that it knows are going to happen on a regular basis because it's a learned language model. It understands when people talk, you have to have a response. Okay, those are some of those constants, right? Now, some of the components, it's going to give you a header. It's going to give you a footer. It's going to give you a home page. It's going to show listings. It's pulling out all of this information. And because we're creating a voice app, what do you see down there second to the bottom? It's going to have, pardon me, now third to the bottom, a voice assistant. It's also going to give you a contact form. Now, little nuances that pop up like this screen here, you have to allow the microphone to access if you want to hear what's going on as you're working on it. These are some of the things that some of us tech nerds work with all the time, some of the little nuances. If you want to, later you can go in and tell it, here as I typed in the bottom, I prefer to change the color scheme to purple and turquoise, or you can leave it as is. As you see, I never press enter, so I've kept it as is over here. But I want to show you that example, so in case you want to make changes, you can see how to do that later. I loved the aesthetic that it came up with. It came up with beautiful pictures of the Phoenix, Arizona affluent areas. It's called this page Mia's Real Estate Company, the fictional company Concierge, Mia's Real Estate Concierge. I have a home page, a listings page, AI concierge, contact, and a live assistant. Live assistant. They don't need PTO. They don't need no benefits. They don't need to take a break and go eat lunch or look out the window and get their life together. It is a live AI assistant, honey, right here on this page. So you can see how beautifully sculpted this page is. Mia's Luxury, black and white aesthetic on the bottom, been in business since 2012. It pulls and shows you your navigation page. It tells you the affluent locations that this particular real estate company works within. Scroll up, it is a very clean site, right? Excuse me. Now, what I also want you to see is that when we do get ready to scroll up, it's going to show you where that voice assistant is, where you see talk to Mia, okay? Pardon me. Thank you for allowing me to get a drink of water. Now, as you see that, I want you to notice I kept the errors in, right? I kept the little glitches that come in here so you can see this stuff takes time. This stuff, it takes patience. It takes, I know how to get around that nuance. I know what to do. So click on it, got an error, right? I said, let me refresh the page. Maybe that'll help. Easy troubleshooting. Allow the microphone access again. Now, we come back to the page and all of a sudden it's going to need to fix something else, right? It needs an API key. What is that, Mia? That's one of those nuances and idiosyncrasies that we tech people know that we have to work with. Watch this. Agent is live. Agent is live. So we're going to click Connect to Mia. Let's refresh this page. Allow microphone access. We're going to click Talk to Mia, Connect. Had an error running the code, so let's make sure that's fixed. It's troubleshooting, as you can see. All this done within your own interface. But as you can see, this takes time. So a lot of times realtors don't have this kind of time to stop and make sure this is working, go back and do this. You got a showing, you got a closing, you got to work with a title company, you're working with the customer, and not just one, you've got several. So for something like this, for all of these little intricacies, hiring somebody like me takes all of this off of your plate, but it also gives you the functionality of AI on your website to do some of the things that you also don't have time to do. Every lead that visits your website, you don't want them to leave. You want to capture that traffic. Am I right or am I right? So you want to capture that traffic. AI can help you do it. I can build it for you so you can go and work your magic out there in the real estate world. So it is working on the fixes. And again, this kind of stuff takes time, which is why the techie nerds like myself sit and do these types of things because we have the time. We love doing this. We want to see the magic work. We want to make sure that it gets troubleshooted in the best way possible so that our clients and customers are happy, so that their interfaces are seamless on their end. So now it looks like it's refreshed. It's ready to go. So I'm going to click Talk to Mia again. And we're going to, okay, so it needs my API. So in order for some of these features to work, you want to make sure that you have an API set up. And that's something that I also do for you because a lot of people that aren't in tech don't really understand that type of jargon and language. But that is something that allows for your interface to connect with Google's interface, and you have to pay extra for that to happen, and it works for you. So we're going to click again. Oh, microphone access was denied. So let me go to the browser settings. Okay, now microphone, I keep saying microphone is enabled, and we're going to click connect again. It's initializing. Hello there.
Next, as the senior concierge with Mia's Luxury Real Estate, I would be delighted to assist you with your transition to our premier communities. We specialize exclusively in the most affluent neighborhoods, such as Paradise Valley, Arcadia, and the ultra-exclusive Silverleaf. To ensure I present you with the finest options tailored to your desires, I'd love to have Mia reach out to you personally with the full prospectus. May I get your name and a preferred phone number? Thank you, Mia. I will ensure Mia's team receives your information right away. To facilitate a truly personalized experience, are there any particular neighborhoods or specific amenities you are most interested in? We could also schedule a private showing or a call with Mia to discuss your preferences further.
So I just think that is the coolest thing. I gave it fictional information, and she ended up saying, well, we could definitely schedule a call and whatnot. Love that. Love that. Work with me and we can connect your calendaring system with this, or I can create you a calendaring system so that it's all connected to your mobile device. You have everything right there. Like, it's a beautiful thing. I absolutely love and adore the way this came out. So wanted to share that with you. Now you know exactly what you need to do to create your own AI voice agent. And the beauty about this too, if you can't see that little white box there that's outlined, and I think I'm about to highlight it on this recording, yes, you can see that it gives you a transcript. So that way on your end, you can always see kind of what they said. If you can't understand something, then the AI will try to transcribe it for you. But it came out wonderfully. I think for this video, for what it is, it's a fictional company. It came out absolutely, and you can see the fake number that I gave it. 555 555 5555. But it was just an awesome, awesome thing that I've made like 5 or 6 of so far. And it's just so fun to do because it's new and it's different. I've built tons of chat bots and different things on this particular interface, and generated videos through VO, and created images for clients that need images for their particular website, updated websites, created websites. I can do all of those things for you. And what you want to make sure that you're doing when you're creating these things is that you're using passkeys, you're using multi-factor authentication, and that you're using PIN numbers. And you keep all those things in a safe, secure area where you can always go back to them, and that no one else has access to them. Because the last thing you want to do is all of your proprietary information that'll be in your AI studio on Google. You don't want anybody to come in and get that. So using the AI connected with great cybersecurity habits for you as a solopreneur or business owner or real estate agent is something that you always want to implement. But I hope this gave you all some clarity on what to do, how to do it yourself. I'll link down below how you can get access to these steps and do it on your own. Definitely reach out to me. My contact information will be on there. I'm happy to assist you and do this for you and build it out with layers that makes it seamless for your customers and your leads to reach out to you. All right, you all have a great, fabulous rest of your day. And I hope to talk to you very, very soon. Bye for now.